Hello. Already. Hi, Annie Deborah. You were waiting. Here we have our babies. You can see we're inside because it's very hot outside. And they were outside earlier today, and now they're all tired. I don't know if we're going to get any play or not. I'll have to wait and see. How are you today? Hi, Angelina. Welcome to our sleepy day. Everyone's pretty much tired of being outside this morning. So we're just kind of racked out. I can never promise a whole bunch of activity. Maya will probably get crazy. And there's Ozzy. Say hi, Ozzy. Say hi to your friends. Oh, yeah. Turn on the camera and Maya goes berserk. And then we have Stewie.
Look how cute that is, though.
Stewie is in his sleepy mode. Ooh, your dog's sitting this week. What kind of dogs are you sitting for? That sounds fun. Yes, I do see your texts. Your chat. Your chat popped up for me first. Annie Deborah. Are you having a problem seeing the chat?
No, it went out for a second, so there was a problem with the server, and then it's back now. I had to hit refresh.
Okay. Well, we have had one of those weeks this week. So there haven't really been any videos. It's a beagle mix. I love beagles. That was my first dog, was a beagle. They have the softest ears. They're like velvet.
Ozzy says you can't pay attention to her without him.
I know.
He deserves all the attention. No one else does.
Maybe we got a little attitude from little Miss over here. Okay, we're gonna do some belly rubs. Yeah, he was outside earlier. I called him in. Like I said, we were having one of those weeks. We've had a lot of internet issues here, and now we're trying a new modem and router and hoping that that works. You've been anxious to see us. I know. So I haven't really been uploading that much. Our internet has been spotty and bad for like the last, I don't know, 6-8 weeks. So it's been one of those things. So we went out and spent an impossible amount of money on new equipment so that things could possibly get better. I mean, I've had our service provider out here twice already. They did some work, on it. It did improve a little bit, but we were still getting timeout and things like that. Look at his hairy feet. I have got to get busy on these feet. You do. I gotta get busy on these feet. So I found out another thing for our yard. I got to get out there and do some yard work. We have another tree that's dropping things that could be a problem for the dogs. We have a tree that produces something that looks like it could be service berries, which are delicious for humans, but could cause problems for dogs. Not as much for dogs as it does for livestock, but because I guess they have more stomachs. But it does, it can cause some problems. And I've noticed that he's been a little bit lethargic. He had a little cough a couple days ago, and I thought, well, maybe we've got a little problem with him. He hasn't been wanting to really play with Maya, but I mean, he will run the fence after the cars, and he's still fast as lightning, and he's been very needy. Haven't you been a needy boy? Why, yes, I've been a very needy boy. I've wanted to be on my mommy and daddy. So
He cannot be ignored.
he can't be ignored. He's still chirping. He chirps and chirps.
It's loud.
It's very loud. It can split your head.
Piercing.
He sounds like the fire alarm, like the first alert. You know, when it needs a battery and it's busy chirping at you. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Well, that's what he does. And he does it too, to a small degree. His bark even is just very, very high. The girl's bark tends to be lower for whatever reason.
He also has his own language.
He does. He's a little vocal. A little like Maya with the vocalness. Yeah. He and his sister talk all the time. You know, he wants to be in front. He's like, no, don't pet her. Pet me. It's all about Ozzy. Let me get you a little eye booger. Yeah, so I have to get outside and pick up service berries because they root them out and find them.
Because eat anything that'll be on the ground.
Yep. Yep. The ones that like them the most are these three.
The Loki especially.
Yeah. This one's the neediest. When he wants something, he cannot be ignored. It's just not happening. And for whatever reason, he wants to be front and center today. So this is all about Ozzy Live, evidently.
He always wants to be front and center. He always forces himself in front.
It's so funny. These three hang out together. Look at. It's like they know they came from the same place. And
Maya's busy doing unspeakable things.
I know. I can't even show Maya right now. Well, I can. You can see that her loofah has the great big smile on her face. She only does this when he's face up, and then she'll give him kisses afterwards.
But she mostly only does this when you turn the camera on.
I know. She does it when I turn the camera on. She's just like, she needs an OnlyFans. If I play a video from their birth breeder, it's like they hear her voice and they know who she is. They do. They perk up. They're like, oh, I know that. I know that voice. I know that voice. We keep in touch with her. She's our friend. Yeah. So he's so sleepy. He's so sleepy today. They had a good breakfast. They went out for their little run. It's very warm outside today. Today is not a day that, it's like a steam bath outside. We've also had some really poor air quality in the Washington, Annapolis, Baltimore area because of the fires in Canada, if you can believe that. It's all blown down here. And Maya. And the first day it happened, I walked outside and I was like, whose barbecue has gone off the rack? Whose house is burning down? I didn't realize what was going on. Can we help you? Do you have a problem, ma'am? Are you not getting adequate amounts of attention? You would like more attention? Am I paying too much attention to them? You're not getting yours? What is it? Tell me. Tell me what your problem is. What is it? Do you have problems? Oh, what? You're silly. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when it started. And then the moon was orange, and I thought we were having a lunar eclipse. I was like telling Doggy Daddy, I'm like, go outside, we having a lunar eclipse. The moon is orange. and it was smoke. We were looking at, because the night before the moon was bright white, because we were having some sort of strawberry moon or harvest moon or something, and it was a great big old white moon. And then the next day it was still supposed to be full. Instead, it was a great big old orange moon, and it's been that way for several days. I think it's starting to clear up a little bit, but we've been spending a good deal of our time indoors because with the windows closed and the air conditioning on, even though it was kind of cool because of asthma problems. Not going outside. Oh, that's a nice shot of Ozzy's rear end. He likes to take things from the other dogs, but he needs to watch his P's and Q's when he tries to take it from Maya. She gives it to him.
I mean, there's only 4 of them up here.
I know. And see, we have all these pig ears up here.
But he wants hers.
But he has to have the one that other dogs are having.
And then once he gets it, he'll want one that another dog has.
Yep.
The one he has is never good enough.
Yep. He thinks that if somebody else is eating a bone, it must be the yummy one. So he has to have that one. Even, look at, even she's come down. She's like, oh, she's chewing on a little bony. Is that something for me? Is that something for Lucy? Is it? She could back up here and sleep with her boy. She loves her some Loki. And Loki loves some Lucy. They're so sweet together. He's a good big brother. For all the trouble we had with the integration and how he wouldn't look at them and stuff, he's really come around. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's not bothered by them anymore. He's like, they're cool. They're my friends. It's funny when Loki starts to chase Ozzy around, because Ozzy, he's quick. He darts around really funny. He makes really sharp turns. So hopefully he won't ever injure his little legs while he's doing that, because he can turn on a dime. It's the only thing that keeps him alive, actually. Because if they catch him, he gets rolled. Look at his feathers. Another week has gone by and he's getting more feathers and more feathers and more feathers. Look at these poofs out of his ears. Poof. He's going to be pretty like Loki. He's going to be pretty. And his eyes are getting so pretty. They're like an amber, but a little bit of green in there. He loves the attention. Oh, look at him eating it up. Stewie got his attention earlier. I think he's all attentioned out. He went outside this morning too, and I think the warmth was okay for the first 5 minutes, and then after that he was just like, I'm done with this. Going back in. He ate a full meal, which is good for him. Because sometimes he's not. Oops, sorry about the jitter on the camera here. Sometimes he doesn't eat his full meal, but he sure did today. Would you like some pets on your belly? Pets on the belly? You can show your new speckles. Look at her little speckles. She used to have a pink belly. Now she's getting speckles. That gives her some character on her little baby belly. Yeah, Maya's getting speckles too? It took forever for Maya to get some speckles. I wonder if it's, you know, food related, or I don't even understand how the speckles come around. But look at that pretty girl. She's a pretty baby. She's a love bug, this one. She has to be close to us all the time. She sleeps in the nape of my neck at night. You know, we have 4 of the dogs sleeping with us every night. Every night they get into bed with us. They all have their own little spot that they like to use.
step on each other getting to their spots.
Yes, they do.
And there's growls and there's fighting and
Until they get into the right place.
then they'll get up in the middle of the night and step on somebody and there's people fighting.
But I don't think we'd have it any way. Look at her feathers are coming in. Her coat's growing out. Everybody was thinking, oh, is she actually a long-haired Chihuahua or is she short-haired Chihuahua? She's long. Look at that. We could tell by this. I think that as soon as this stuff starts to grow on the inside, you can tell. And you also can tell by the fur in between their toes whether or not they're going to be long-haired or not. Yeah, I bet you it is hot in Texas.
Isn't it always? Isn't it like the state temperature is hot?
Yes. There's like 3 temperatures in Texas. There's hot, hotter, and hotter, or hotter, hottest.
Hotter and hottest.
Hottest. We've had the most wonderful spring. It's the best spring that I could remember because for the past couple of years we've gone from winter straight into summer. And we missed a lot of the cool, wonderful breezes and, all of that stuff that used to be the best thing about springtime. I mean, it just wasn't there. And now this spring has just been so beautiful. Oh, I can't imagine it being in the hundreds. As soon as it starts to get warm in the house, we have to turn on the air conditioner. Right now it's not running. This house is 60 years old and we have window units in here. Hi Virginia, welcome. You're looking at Lucy puppy right now. She's being pretty and she's just laying here so everybody gets a good look at her.
She's so majestic.
She is majestic. She looks just like her daddy. I mean, her daddy has some more markings and stuff on the face. But you can see her little merle marks. She's a merle. She has several distinctive characteristics about her that she got from her dada. But her coloring overall, that sweet caramel color right there, that's really from him. Not from her mama. But she is a beautiful. I think she got the best points out of both of them. She's just as cute as can be. And what a sweet temperament she is. Maya's losing her mind in the other room.
She's in the bathroom right now, barking.
We can ignore Maya. Maya has this thing about the bathroom. She goes in there, and I don't know if she sees spirits of things that we've flushed away or whatever. She just goes in there and barks because I think she likes to hear her own echo.
Either that or she's just trying to get our attention.
Maybe.
And we yell at her when she goes in there.
Yeah.
And bad attention is still attention.
It is. Maya! Come here, man. Maya, come here. Mommy has Luffy. Come here. Maya, want to play? Maya. She wants me to go and get her. I'm not doing it.
Maya.
Everyone else out here is being sweet.
Maya.
Maya.
Good girl.
Maya, are you not getting enough attention, baby? Are you not getting enough? You're not getting enough attention. Yeah, she sings in the shower. She actually, I've never bathed them in the bathtub. She has no idea what that is. She has no idea. Yeah, she wants to play. She has not been the one that's been eating the berries in the yard. So Maya has all of this energy that she has to, conversation. Just like I said, Ozzy needs to take the pig ear that somebody else has.
I mean, he has the choice of 4 over here, but he won't come get them.
Yeah.
He would rather take the one from the dog that's going to chew his face off. And actually Loki's pretty giving with him.
Yeah, Loki will actually give
He will
him.
give him the figure.
Yeah, he'll give it up.
And then Ozzy will lose interest in it because nobody wants it. So
Yeah. But Maya face down here, she wants attention. She wants to play. She doesn't want the other dogs to have all the attention. So pretty girl here wants to use the squeaker. So if your dogs are watching with you, my apologies for stirring them up. Here's a baby, baby. Here's a baby. She's a baby. This is how Ozzy works. He's giving Loki an area that's not going to hurt if Loki does snap. So he's like, I'm going to give you my bottom. This is one of her favorite toys. I'd like to find more Luffys like this one. It's kind of like it's a very durable material. It's not like the ones that they make now. Yes, they've eaten the ears off of it, but you know, this one is still smiling. Aw, thank you, Annie Deborah. I think they look pretty good too. Their coats are so nice. They're so shiny. We did change their food. They're getting half kibble of the Hill Science diet, and they're also getting half of the fresh pet. And as soon as I started giving them the fresh food, they started just really being so shiny. Their coats are so nice. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for stopping in. There's your cuties. There's Ozzy. There's Lucy.
Maya, get out of there.
Lucy
Maya.
cutie.
Get out of there.
Loki cutie. Enjoying a
Maya.
pig ear. Oh, Maya's being bad. She's being so bad. She wants.
As soon as the camera goes on, she starts backing up.
Yeah. As soon as the camera goes on, she was just back there with on the TV. What is your deal, girl? What is it? Come here. Come here to Mama. Come here, Mommy. Give you kisses. All right. Bye. See ya. She thinks that she's going to get a BALL in the other room. Okay. And if anybody's interested in seeing Mr. Stewie, here he is. He is having a nap. He was outside earlier, and it's very hot outside.
Wandering around like he always does.
And it just tired him out a bit. He had a very good meal this morning, and he's just sleepy. So we just let Mr. Stewie do what Mr. Stewie wants to do. He needs his energy for walking around later. So I'll be out in the yard picking up berries. So that the dogs don't eat them. Yeah, he likes them, she likes them, and he likes them, and Maya has not been eating them. So that's good. But little girl here, she can't get enough of them, but it doesn't really seem to be affecting her that much. Just Mr. Loki has been a little bit needy and different. Yeah, Mr. Loki's got a really shiny coat too. He's working out over this pig ear. They love these pig ears. Well, that's not really a pig ear. What this is it's like folded up pig skin that they call it a pig ear, but it's really not. So these last a lot longer than a regular pig ear does.
I mean, really, it could be a big ear.
Yeah. When we buy the pig ears, they're really, really thin and they look more ear-like. This is just like folded over like a flag. It's got like 3 different layers to it. Yes, I do. He says I don't know what a pig ear is. I know what a pig ear looks like. I mean, it's not like I haven't bought many hundreds of figures. Well, we have a tree out in the back, and it gets some really pretty flowers on it during the springtime. And it turns out it's called a service berry tree. And actually, it's the berries that are on it are supposed to be edible for humans, and they're supposed to taste kind of like a cross between a blueberry and a raspberry. And the seeds are supposed to kind of taste like almonds, but they're toxic to livestock because they have too many stomachs, and it breaks down into a compound that's not good. As far as toxicity for dogs, it's a maybe. It's listed on several websites as being toxic to dogs. So I'm just going to pick up as many of these drop berries as I can. This year we've gotten a lot of dropped berries because there's a fungus, a spore, that's attacked the tree this year, and it's called rust. And the berries just dried up and they're falling into the yard. Otherwise, usually the squirrels and the birds take care of the berries. I mean, they love them, they eat them, but they don't eat them when they have the rust on them because they almost dry up and look like raisins right away. So, we are.
Loki likes the crunch.
Yeah, the dogs like to eat, whatever. Sometimes during the, I know she looks pretty big at this angle, but she was weighed at the vet around the first of the month. We needed to pick up their flea and tick stuff, their heartworm, and she weighs 4.1 pounds. So that's it for her. And he weighed 4.7. Right now, he's a little piggy. Look at this little guy. He's like borderline chubby. He's borderline chubby, this guy. But they're still growing. And he'll probably be about 5 pounds when it gets to the end of it. Still growing. They won't be a year old until October. So in October, we'll have lots of birthdays clustered around the same week. He's 2 days older than his sister. By 2 days. Yeah, I think he was the 6th. She was the 8th. I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. And Maya was the 9th. So they're all clustered up. These two are half brother and sister. So they had the same dad, but different moms. His mom's name was Katie. His mom's name was Reagan. And her mom's name is Kamala. Lucy! Hi, are you getting a good stretch? Were you getting a stretch, Lucy? Come here. Lucy's funny. Lucy doesn't really like to play with toys. Ozzy will. Ozzy plays with toys. Lucy doesn't really play with toys.
She will.
Shouldn't do it much. They just don't really interest her. She's just like, me. Go ahead, call me a liar. See, he's the first one down here as soon as he sees a toy moving. Do you want a piece? Do you want some? She's just like, yeah, no. No, she's the first one to the treat bowl, though. Look, Maya. Look, you have a Tucky friend. Oh, he's got your baby, Maya. He's got your baby. Listen to his little growls. See if I can get it. Get it, come on. Get it, get it, get it. That's Maya. She's like, get off my boyfriend. That's my man. What are you doing? We always joke it's a good thing he didn't come with batteries. They like any strings that hang off of anything. All strings. All strings are good. Maya's a toy freak. She likes all toys. All toys. All toys are Maya's. Let's see who will get it first if I throw it. Let's go. He's not. Is this stuck in your tooth? Yeah, I'll give you.
Good.
I know he has a couple teeth he still has to lose. Get it. Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it back. You're just standing over top of it. Okay, Ozzy, go get it. Go get it. You're a good boy, Ozzy. Good boy, bring it. Come on. Uh-oh, he says, uh-oh. Sissy found a pig ear that he is going to have to take. Did she find one that you want? She likes it, so you got to have it. She's going to tell you what for, buddy. That's right. You are not going to get her. He's like, oh, he has a pig ear. She has a pig ear. All I have is a Luffy. Maya, what are you doing? Hi. Hi, Maya. What are you doing? Maya. What are you doing? Tell Mama what you're doing. What are you doing? Bring it. Ozzy will play with you. Maya's a toy freak. She likes toys. I don't think she's ever really met a toy she didn't like. Oh, thanks for stopping in, Nancy. We really appreciate you. I'm so glad you love them as much as I do. My sweet little babies. They are adorable. Each one is so unique. They're like, I don't know, I hate to use the word snowflake these days, but they are. They're so different from each other. Personality. You know, from how loving they are, from how playful they are, to their likes and their dislikes. They're so different. Oh, he's got your pig ears now. She jumped up there to protect it. She's got her favorite. Look at her furry bottom. Like, I got a furry butt now. Thank you. My hair is growing in and it's growing in all over the place. This is typically the ugly stage for the long-haired Chihuahuas, but I don't think that these two have had an ugly stage at all. Maya went through a strange look when her hair was growing in. But these two have just been adorable from day one. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, Maya? You're crazy. Do you want it? Yeah, she went through her teenage years. In just a couple months, really. Her hair grew out different little tufts. It wasn't even at all. Hi, Betty Ann. We're doing good. Everybody's doing good. We're all inside today because it's just a sweat box outside. And our air quality hasn't been the best since the fires in Canada have been blowing down here. You've gotten some too, haven't you? Have you been having the bad air quality? So I think that you live further north than us. But it's blown all the way down into our area, which is really weird. I mean, for us, we're thinking that it's so far away. but you know, it is what it is. But the air quality's been pretty poor, so Dog Daddy has some asthma. We're not going outside. We've been running the air conditioners and so forth. So all the babies, they go out only briefly to do their potty. Yeah, they're poopy doopy. We're trying to get them to go outside. I take them out every hour, hour and a half. I think Ozzy's doing a little bit better. Lucy's pretty good. Mr. Stewie. Let me go show you where Mr. Stewie is. Anybody? Here we go. Mr. Stewie is napping. When he went outside today, the heat was a little much for him. You know, being an old guy and stuff. So he's taking a nappy. He's having a wee nappy. Little napperson.
If you touch him, he'll get angry.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't like to be woke up, so we're just letting him be Mr. Stewie. So he's just down here just taking his little nappy nap. The other dogs are leaving him alone, and that's his best time. When they leave him be. And then we have Mr. Loki over here enjoying a pig ear. Are you loving your piggy ear? Are you? Yeah, he likes it when he gets these little pieces that kind of flop in the wind. He really likes that. He's such a good boy. He likes it when I hold it. I mean, a lot of dogs get really, you know, weird about it when you get down in there and hold their food or look like you're going to take it. We will take it when it gets too small because I don't want him to choke on anything. But they like it when they gets like this. They strip it and it's almost like potato chip. So he's digging it. It keeps their teeth clean. When I brush their teeth afterwards, it makes all the tartar really soft. And when they get into a pig ear like this, it brushes it all off. He likes it. He's a good boy. He's such a sweetheart, this one. He's been such a little lap monkey. You know, if we're in the office and playing games or something like that, he comes in. We have a bunch of dog beds in there because they like to lay right at our feet. And they'll be content and happy there, eating their pig ears and getting tickled with our toes. And they have a great time. And he'll just decide that he wants to get up on a lap. And he doesn't jump up. Maya will jump up on her own.
No.
Maya's being bad. Hi, Alessia. Welcome, welcome. Just talking about Mr. Loki being needy. He comes in and he chirps. He still chirps like the fire alarm. When he wants something, you just cannot ignore him. He just chirps and chirps and chirps and chirps. It's very, very high pitch. So he's been kind of needy lately. It's okay. We love his love. Look at his vicious with his pig ear. This pig has no hope. No hope. Let's see what she's doing over here because she is just being a...
Well, she's fine now.
What are you doing? Oh, you want that bone?
She was getting on the shelf.
Do you want this one? Is this what you want? You can have it. Yeah. Here, get in bed with it. You can have it. She was running around behind there, too. Yeah, I'm getting on the shelf. Yeah. Miss Maya, every time I turn on the camera, she just has to be naughty. I mean, she's good all the other times. And then all of a sudden, she just turns into this naughty girl. Naughty girl. Who's a naughty girl? I'm being a good girl right now. I got a bone. I'm a good girl. She's a pretty girl. Back up here, our other pretty babies. Hi, Lucy. Want to say hi to everybody? Alessia's here. Anybody Anna's here? Say hi. Yeah. Oh, sweetie. She is an apple that likes to sit in your lap. She is the true lap dog. What a sweetheart. She's a tiny, tiny little thing, just loves to sit in your lap. I know these camera angles make her look larger than she actually is, but she's 4 pounds. She's Pica size, but not really the same build as Pica. She's a little taller, and a little thinner. Pica was barrel chested. She doesn't seem to be barrel. Pica had a short neck too. She had like thick neck. She had no neck. Yeah, Pica she was a peanut. You was a peanut. Yeah, sweet girl. Give me kisses. Oh, she's gonna give me kisses. She's a puddin'. What a puddin'. We're really blessed. We have such friendly little dogs. To us, at least. They haven't had that much exposure to the outside world. The puppies are still good. They still like people. Maya's pretty good. Loki's a little shy. And Stewie's a little still shy. But he can't see who's coming, so he really doesn't. It doesn't matter as much to him right now. Mr. Ozzy's busy eating, of course, around Daddy's toes. So we're only going to show that just for a minute. Look at his pretty eyes. His eyes are just getting prettier and prettier and prettier. They're like ambery green. He has sensitive eyes, though. You can see here that he gets a little watery. He does. I had to clean his face a lot. Of all the dogs that we have, his are so sensitive. They're sensitive to light, and they're sensitive to anything that we wash with. So they all have their pig ears. They're all kind of racked out. Like I said, they were outside and they ran around and did doggy things in the yard, and it's very hot today. As soon as you step out on the deck, and we have to go across the deck to get down into the yard, so they have to run across that hot surface before they can go down the steps. So, you know, it's hot on their little feet. So we're not spending as much time on the deck unless it's the very early morning and the very, very, very late afternoon. But I've been bringing them down on the yard quite a bit so they can potty outside, do that stuff, be dogs. You know, for the first, well, they came to us in the winter time. We picked them up in December. Your grandma's iPad. Lucy, want me to hold it for you? Yeah. She's still teething too. I haven't had a good look at her teeth lately. Ozzy still has double rows of teeth. So if he doesn't lose them all by the time he's a little bit over a year old, when he gets his first dental, they'll get pulled. That's very common for Chihuahuas to have some retained puppy teeth. I thought Loki was going to have more than he did. When he actually had his first teeth cleaning, he had one puppy tooth left, and it was so loose it just fell out. Um, and when when the vet was looking at it, she's like, "Oh, it just fell out my hand." Yeah, go curl up with Daddy. We'll go over here. Up. So Ozzy, ever the creature of opportunity, has found the bone that Maya was using. He just moves from dog to dog to dog and takes what they had. He's such a scavenger. He doesn't hunt for his own food. He just kind of waits to see if somebody else is eating something, and then he's like, "Well, it must be mine." What's she doing now?
She's scratching at something in the kitchen.
Maya?
What are you doing?
Hi, Jessica.
Ma'am.
Doggy Daddy is running around trying to figure out what Maya's getting into next.
But of course, you know, she left as soon as I came in.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
she...
didn't want me to know what she was doing.
No, she just wants your attention. Everybody's racked out, Jessica, because it's so hot outside. We're not outside today. Loki is here just worrying on his pig ear. Ooh. Drama. See, even if Lucy leaves her favorite pig ear, she'll leave it alone and come down and do something else. And as soon as Ozzy moves over to her pig ear, she knows exactly the one that she was protecting. It isn't that she wants to eat it right now. She just doesn't want Ozzy to have it.
Hi, baby. She's like, no, let me go. I have to go get into stuff.
I need
There's
to get
stuff for me to get into. See, she doesn't want attention at all. She wants to just be a pain. See, she went back in the kitchen again.
Mm-hmm.
No, Ozzy's gonna go visit her.
Yep. He wants to see what she's doing so that maybe he can repeat it, which is not cool. It is what it is.
Hi, Ozzy.
She's enjoying her piggy ear now, too. And this is the one that she
Don't bother
likes.
Stewie, please.
See on this, that it's got the layers on it. It's got like 3 layers. There's another layer on the inside.
That one doesn't have one on the inside.
They've already pulled it out.
Yes.
Oh, she switched up pig ears. Now that leaves this one for Ozzy.
Nope.
She's like, no, I have to have that one too. What about this one? What about this one?
The other day, she gathered all the pig ears and put them in one bed.
Okay, so look at her side eye.
Here we go. It's his language.
She's not going to give it to you. She's telling you she doesn't want you to have it.
He wasn't even interested in her pig ear.
Oh, yes, he was. Oh, yes, he was. They've been talking to each other since they were put together so that they would feel confident and happy with each other when they were just like small. About a week before we were supposed to come and get them, Maya's hitting the outside button. I have a button beside the door. When she wants to go outside, she smacks it. That's what she was scratching at.
You know, though, I think when she hits the outside button, I think she wants to go downstairs.
Oh, sometimes, yeah. Yeah, if she wants to go down and see Seraphin, she'll smack that button too because it's next to the door. you doing, Ozzy? Are you going to steal your sister's pig ear? You know, if you look at her, she's going to give you some shiz. I know. Lucy just has to feel it.
She just goes over to remind him that this is my stockpile of figures.
She's like a dragon sitting on her treasure. Oh, Jessica. She says Ozzy is so sweet and respects his sister.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure he does.
Yeah. What you see now is Ozzy trying to throw her off balance, because what he would do is he will just get closer and closer and closer until he can snatch it. Won't you?
Then she watches him, and she'll occasionally go over and growl at him and push him.
He's got little wet eyes right now. So anybody Ann asks about Loki's birthday party. Since his birthday is coming up. His birthday is actually on the 21st of June. And he will be 2 years old. So we have to figure out what we're going to do for that. Yeah, we need to figure it out. He's not going to have a birthday week again. That was kind of crazy.
That's bullcrap.
That was crazy.
Loki deserves a birthday week.
Well, and he had one. He had one for his.
Another one.
Oh, that was a big yawn. You got to see all those teeth. All those teeth.
Shark teeth.
Let's see. He's missing his canines on this side. I mean, it's just not there. I wonder if it's ever going to grow in.
It will.
This side he already has his adult. I'm wondering if he just lost this one. It's just not here. He's like, get out of my mouth. Get out of my mouth. You didn't belong in there. Uh-oh. Lucy, guess what? You're leaving them unattended. You're leaving them unattended, girlfriend. She's like, no, I'm not. I'll go back. I will go back. They look so big in the camera right now, but they're really not. Look at his little white tips of his toes. Little white toes. He's so pretty. He looks like his mama. He got his mama's look to him. He did.
She's going to claim another one.
Yeah, so now she's got a total of 3. And she'll probably drag that to her little lair over here. And she'll lay on them. And then, here we go.
He's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
All the pig ears are belonging to Lucy.
I'm just laying here. I'm not stealing your pig ear. I'm definitely stealing your pig ear.
He has an agenda.
Mm-hmm. He does.
He does. He has an agenda. He knows how to work it. So he thinks that she doesn't know what's up, but she knows exactly what's up. She knows exactly what's up. She's going to give it to him. Can you hear that button? I don't know how sensitive the camera is, actually. She keeps on hearing smacking that button. She wants to go outside. Either that or she wants to go downstairs and see Seraphim. There's only one button beside that door. So it would serve 2 purposes for us. Here's Mr. Loki coming up on his 2nd birthday. Mr. Freckle Nose. Mr. Adorable. My Huggy Bear. This is a little armload of Chihuahua. A little over 8 pounds. He's the biggest one we have. And he is a full cuddle.
He's an arm load.
Yeah, he's an arm load. He's like having the best teddy bear ever. Because he gets completely still in your arms. Maya, stop. Enough. He gets completely still and he gives you a hug. He puts his head up on your shoulder and he just hugs you. So he's just like the best. She's the second cuddliest best. She likes to be cuddled. She doesn't necessarily like to be picked up so much. I mean, if you're seated, she crawls right up on your lap, and sometimes she turns into a real rack sitter for me.
She crawls up on me.
Yeah, she crawls up. She likes to sit on chests. Ozzy is a neck warmer. He crawls up on the couch and he gets on your neck. They each have their own little space that they like to sit. And he really doesn't like to be picked up. He's a little head shy too. So if he comes over to you and he wants some love, if we reach out for him and like to touch his head, he sometimes will shy away from it. Although, you know, he's never been plucked or hurt or anything like that. He's just a little head shy.
This is like what Maya does too.
Yeah.
He learned it from her.
You're a good boy. Ozzy, are you a good boy? Well, yes, I'm a good boy. I'm not going to look at you, but I'm a very good boy.
He says, I'm going to go around stealing pig ears.
Maya just stole a pig ear. And Lucy's not going to challenge her. So she's moved on to the bone. Did you move on to the bone? Want to sit with Mommy? Huh? You want to come up? Do you want to come up? Come on. Come on.
I'm doing important dog stuff.
She's doing important Lucy stuff. Hi, Brian. Welcome, welcome.
Important dog stuff.
Your dogs are doing important stuff. Loki sees that the other dogs want to come up. He's giving eye. He's like, you are not going to take my pig ear, mister. I am not giving it to you now. This is mine.
And now it's even more interesting to him now.
Yeah. You can see the level of interest he has with that tail. He's like a cat. So he's like, I think I want to risk it.
I wasn't going to mess with you, but since you went after me now, I'm going to go after it now.
Brian, this is just how they talk to each other sometimes.
Yeah, Loki has never attacked the other dogs. Ever.
No. That's just
a dog language thing.
Yeah, that's the warning.
He's letting him know that that's my pig ear, leave it alone.
And Ozzy is like, it's your pig ear now. But in a few minutes, see him?
He's moved closer.
He gets closer and closer and closer. He's like, it's your piggy now, but in a minute it's gonna be my piggy. 'Cause I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna get it. I don't know if he'd win this time because I think that Loki's pretty much into it.
He's got his eyes closed and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still in the zone.
Yeah, he's working it all out. That's his. Lucy, down here. Oh, sweet little girl. She looks like a little lion cub. Look at these little dark tips on her ears. She's my little lion. Now, she and her brother have gotten into some scraps. I'm not gonna lie. There's been a couple times we've had to break it up for them.
He gets a little too passionate.
Yes. A little too passionate. But for the most part, Ozzy respects her space. Hi, Findu. Welcome, welcome. We're hanging out inside today because it's hot and the air quality is stinky. How's your air quality up there where you are?
Like Canada.
Yeah, he's in New York too. Maya, are you giving mommy side eye? Don't I wouldn't recommend that, baby.
Mommy will take it.
Mommy will take your pig ear. Mommy's just giving you some love. The air still stinks and getting better.
That's good.
Yeah, it's getting better down here.
It's mostly cleared out.
It's been very, very, very. I've never seen it like that before.
It smells like a campfire.
Yeah. The moon was orange. At first I thought somebody's house was burning down. I didn't realize that the smoke was getting blown all the way from
the
Canada.
neighbors thinking their barbecue.
I was like, darn neighbors. What are they doing? Because they have a smoker outside, but you know, I thought they were going to have.
And then when we started getting down the road, and there was still smoke.
Yeah, we were out that day heading out to the vet's office to get some stuff for the dogs, and you know, we're heading down the road. We're like a couple miles from our house already, and I'm like, it's still hazy. What is this?
Yeah, we don't watch much TV, so we didn't really know anything about it.
Yeah, it's just been a weird week. You know, the jets scrambling. Nobody knew why, and the plane crash, that sonic boom. Our internet issues. My issues. I haven't really been feeling that great all week. But the dogs have no issues. They're happy as clams. They're not really enjoying the heat, though. These are some pampered poochies. I have to. They're used to. They're used to conditioned air. Yeah, that sonic boom. It blew our minds too. I remember when I was a kid, they didn't monitor the sonic booms, and we had the Concorde here that used to fly out of National Airport before it was named Reagan. So we had that, and we used to hear Andrews Air Force Base. I mean, we used to hear the sonic booms quite a bit. Then they made it so that the Concorde couldn't go supersonic unless it was over the ocean. Then, you know, it just got more and more regulated. So now we don't hear that at all. So when we heard it, it was like,
confusing.
Yeah, we were confused because we actually heard something that sounded a lot like it. There was a gas explosion at a local nursing home, and their kitchen blew up, and it sounded kind of like that because it was close.
It was in the middle of the night, too.
It was in the middle of the night, yeah. So I was like, something blew up, but
no one was injured, fortunately.
Yeah, nobody was in the kitchen in the middle of the night.
It just exploded for some reason. So Grandma wasn't in there cooking or anything.
Well, no, it was a nursing home. So, yeah, Grandma doesn't go in there and cook. The kitchen staff do.
I remember Nona, though, honey. You know, she always wanted to do stuff, would try to get up and go do stuff. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's not out of the realm of reason.
True. Oh, everybody's eating their little pig ears. Now Lucy has lost her pig ear, so now we can see.
Lucy's happy.
We can see Ozzy here with his double row of canines at the bottom. So that one that's on the outer edge is going to end up getting, oh, he's giving side-eye to Maya.
Oh, he will protect his pig ears.
Yeah, he will.
And he doesn't care who it is. He's growled at her, he's growled at him.
Mm-hmm.
Stewie's up.
Yep. There's Mr. Stewie. Hi, Stewie. Is he getting close to potty time, buddy? Is it? I know, it looks like they're chewing tortillas. It does. But those are the folded pig skins that they call them pork chomps, not pig ear. But that's what we get. And they last a good long time with these dogs. It would be nothing for Vito. I mean, he would eat this in like 5 minutes. But it takes them a long time to do it. Because it's usually 3 layers. See, here you can see this one's still 3 layers. It's got
But oftentimes they rip the middle out.
Yeah, they get the middle out.
And that becomes those little chips.
Mm-hmm. So he's eating that middle chip right now because they ripped it out of this one. But Vito would make short work out of this. This would be nothing for him. Maybe even a choking hazard for him. You know, these little guys need something to gnaw on. Otherwise, him in particular, he likes thick cords, not small ones. I think he likes to chew on cords.
So did Maya.
Maya was terrible with cords. Yeah, there's Mr. Stewie. He's just woke up from his nap. Yeah, he's looking for a potty place. Yeah. You want to go outside?
Stewie.
Stewie?
Stewie.
Let's see if I can manage with the phone and take him out.
Should have good range.
No, I'm not talking about that. I don't have an extra hand.
Oh.
Daddy's going to open the door for me. Then we're trying to head this off at the pass, you see. This way, Mr. Stewie doesn't have any accidents. He goes out the front. So he just woke up from his nap, so he's gonna water the lawn. As soon as he waters the lawn, he can go back inside. There he goes. He's Austin Powers. Good boy. Good boy. You're a good boy. You don't have to show the whole thing. There you go. Are you all done? Mama saved the carpet again. Wow. Yay. Yay. You're outside. It's so hot out here. We'll go back in. Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's so hot out here. I can't find my own tongue. Let's see if Daddy will let us back in. Let us in, Dad. We're going to let this fly in, too. That's going to be gross. Okay.
It lives here now.
No, it doesn't. I'm going to kill it. There's nothing in this house that I don't like more than if we get a fly in here and I just let in a big one.
One went out and a big one replaced it.
Yeah. Really? One of them went out?
Yeah, one of them went out.
Oh, good.
But now it was replaced by the big one.
Here, did you Maya?
It's a regular house fly, now it's one of the big ones.
Now it's a horsefly. Maya is the fly killer. She's the hunter of flies. Yes.
So it was Loki. Loki goes out.
Loki is a stink butt hunter.
And he tries to eat bees.
Yeah, we've already had 2 bee stings. I know Andy put out a video, and May got stung by a wasp, and her eye is swollen shut. So we had little Ozzy got stung on the chin by, and it was a honeybee, but I had to pull the...
It's a shame because that means the bee's dead.
I know. We like honeybees, but we have a lot of clover right now we've got to take care of. Oh, look. Ozzy's hunting the fly.
It's Loki, honey.
Oh, sorry. Wrong dog. Yeah, oh, good boy. He's using the pad, too. But he's hunting that fly. He sees it. The fly just wants back out.
Ooh, glad to let it back out.
Mm-hmm. We would let it out. There's Stewie. Hey, Stewie. Want some lemons? See Mommy. I have to announce myself when I go over to him because he thinks I'm another dog. He always welcomes pets from us.
We think Loki got stung too.
Yeah, Loki he got stung on the face somewhere. But I couldn't find, his face is a lot furrier. I mean, where Ozzy got stung was a place where there's, like right under the chin, and I could clearly see the stinger. But I think Loki got it out, and there was no face swelling or anything like that. It wasn't like it was yellow jackets or anything like that. We checked the yard regularly for those ground nests. We had 2 ground nests last year.
At least.
At least 2. Yeah, we had 2 in the front yard. And we had 1 in the backyard. Yeah, so we checked them the yard for that. Don't let them out when we know that we have that.
So we have the porch.
Mm-hmm.
Loki's safe.
Oh, he's loving his little scratches. He loves it. Here's his sweet, sweet face, Mr. Fabio Stewie. Such a pretty little boy. He is. He's a love bug. He's a pretty little love bug. He's doing the groan. Yeah, he loves his love. And he loves his food still. He loves his naps. So as long as he's still loving stuff, he gets all he can handle. He's not sick in any way. He's just old.
He's just old and grumpy.
Yeah, he's grumpy.
He's got like grass or something on his leg.
Does he? No, it won't hurt him. It won't hurt him. I can't. Oh, he doesn't. It's like a stem. Jeez, what are we?
The other leg. It's the other leg.
Okay. No, he's not giving me his leg. There, we have it.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. He picked that up. Oh, that fly is annoying already. I can hear it. And I don't hear much these days. So it must be dive bombing me.
It's over there right now.
Yeah, when it lands, we'll get it. Hey, Mr. Loki. If it lands next to the floor, it's toast, because he'll get it. You'll get it, won't you? Yeah, we don't have any of the beds underneath the furniture right now. They're all in the office because we've been spending a lot of time in there. So there are 2 beds out here. We have to have 1 bed for every dog that wants to be in the office. Because if we don't, this one starts chirping and complaining that he doesn't have a place to be. So sometimes the puppies will bunk up together, and sometimes Lucy will bunk up with Loki, and sometimes Ozzy will bunk up with Loki. But if he walks in there and finds a dog in every bed, and he doesn't have one,
He has a complaint.
oh my gosh, he is to complain to management. He does. And that whole room just echoes with his chirp. He's so funny. It's funny until it bursts your eardrums, and then it's not quite so funny. Miss Maya and her fluffy plume. Hey, fluffy girl. Hi, fluffy girl. Come here. I got you, Luffy. I got you, Luffy. It's her little boyfriend. She loves him.
He got what he wanted.
Oh, he got. So Ozzy was patient, and Ozzy got the pig ear. Were you tired of chewing? Hmm?
He walked away from it.
See here, Mr. Sleepy Boy. You tired. You tired. My little freckle man. His little pink toes. I see your little pink toe beans. Your little toe beans. You see your little toe beans. Little furry toe beans right now. He's coming up on needing to be shaved out and his nails clipped. We keep putting it off, but we gotta do it. It's an assembly line with 5 dogs that need to be done. It takes some time. It used to take some time when we had just, well, we've had 4 dogs. I mean, before. No, 5 is not really that big a difference. Here's your little girl dog. She's tired too. Get something in your eye, Puddin'. Get that. Get that for you. How about that? Oh, she's going to show us some speckle belly. Maybe. No? No speckle belly for us? Do you want some scratches? Do you want scratches? Maya, do you want some scratches? Maya, do you want scratches? Scratches. Roll over for some scratches. Scratches, Maya? Oh. Maybe some gladiator. Loki hasn't been too playful with her lately, so it's nice to see him wanting to engage. He loves her. He's got his feet on her face. She loves him so much. They play together so well. She's funny with Ozzy because Ozzy wants to play with her, but he doesn't understand her because she gives him mixed messages. Like, you can see how mouthy she is. I mean, she has plenty to talk about while she's busy playing. And Loki just doesn't care. He's like, okay, bring it on. But with Ozzy, Ozzy's like, she corrects him so often that he doesn't understand when she's playing or giving a correction. So they're still really awkward. And Ozzy got the pig ear now.
He's patient.
Yeah, and he's protecting it. She's tired. Are you sleepy, girl? Are you sleepy? He needs to gnaw on some stuff. This gnawing is very relaxing for them. It's like it puts them in a good mood. And she's looking at the phone. She is. She's looking at the phone. Aren't you a sweet girl? Mommy's coming in for some love. You gonna give me some lovinge? Can I have some? She's such a sweetheart. She is. She's a sweet baby. She's such a sweet girl. We love them so much. Yes, we do. I love her eyeliner. She's got the black eyeliner. The boy's got the pink. Maya has the black too. Actually, so does Stewie. I think Stewie actually, it's weird. I always thought he was like a cream fawn, but I think he's a white, no, he's not white chocolate. He must be cream fawn. Because one of the things about chocolate is that they don't have any black. Like, he has pink around his eyes, and Stewie has black eyeliner. So, he's not a chocolate. He's not. This is a chocolate. And so is Ozzy.
No, Ozzy's not.
Ozzy is. I think he is. He's got liver, not black.
Isn't that what Sable is? Sable is black, right?
He's Brindle.
Brindle.
Brindle. I don't know. I'll have to look. I thought his DNA thing said he didn't have black. I'm not sure. Everything on Loki is pink and liver colored. So he's got freckles, but he's got no black. He's a chocolate boy.
Yeah, like his toe beans are chocolate.
Yeah.
Pink and chocolate.
Pink and chocolate.
Or liver, I guess we call it.
Yeah. Stewie's nose is kind of liver. It was more liver when he was little. It's so unbelievable that time has passed so quickly, and he's just not a little guy anymore. He's old grandpa. Little old grandpa. Little sweet thing. Alright guys, well we're going to go ahead and love you and let you go so you can enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We have so appreciated hanging out with you, just like we do every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. If you like to never miss an upload or a live stream, please hit your notification bell, turn those notifications on, and that way you'll be able to see them as soon as I upload something. So y'all take care, and we'll see you for sure next week. Bye for now.